Hello everybody for the second attempt of this stream, and welcome to the My Team Career Mode part number 2 of race number 19 for the F124 My Team Career Mode. Apologies if the earlier stream I tried to do for this race went kafooey. I had a power outage 5 laps into the race, so that's basically what happened. So yeah.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out.
Yep. This is the Grand Prix. I was supposed to start the back. I don't know why the game did not want me to start the back, but yeah. Make sure you guys give it a like and subscribe. Spoiler warning, if you have not watched the sprint race I did for this channel, please click the link in the top right hand corner. If you go on to enjoy today's race, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to continue enjoying these F124 career mode videos that I love doing. Alright, last car's in. Lights out. Oh yeah, I forgot I still have my overtake on. That's okay. Oh yeah, I was going to make a move on Saintsy, but thought better of it. Okay. Saintsy. I'm gonna just try to save battery as much as I can in this first stint of the race. If I'm coughing too much, I apologize, as I just dive bomb Maxi Verstappen. Now the two McLarens too busy squabbling with one another. Oh, I didn't want to make it 3 wide or I would get a corner cut. Ooh, Piastri ran off the track. I don't know if he's going to give that spot back. Just got around Lando for second. That was a brave overtake on the outside. I'm going to just be a little cautious with my ERS. I don't want to use it a lot in this early part. No DRS is available. What I'm going to do is, with the overtake button on, excuse me. First warning for track limits. I need to stay within 1 second. In the test race, it took me 5 laps to hit 2 warnings, so I need to be a little... bit more careful. I'm trying to get within 1 second of the DRS range. Looks like I'm not going to get it. That's a bit of a shame. Currently building a gap, pulling away from Lando. I am now within 1 second of Oscar. I just need to take it easy, just need to be a bit trying to catch Oscar, excuse me. Sorry if I'm having that damn cough that's being annoying as fuck. I'm now within DRS range. What I'm going to do is just save my ERS so I can just use my regular DRS. 39.6, pace is good. I know 3 seconds off. I just want to just stay within his 1 second. Just continue to pull away from Lando. Pace is good. Pace is really good. Have a strategy. Shit, that's my second warning, and we're only on the 3rd lap of the race. You need to be careful. 1 more, I get a 3-second time penalty. I need to be very careful. Because in the test race I did before my power went out, I had 2 warnings, but the problem was it was on lap 5, not lap 3. Alright, I'm going to try to burn off some ERS. Don't think we're going to catch Oscar here. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, maybe. 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 I made a little contact there. Now I got the preferred line. So I just got around Oscar. Now I lead the Grand Prix. I was just saving my ERS there because I knew I had that slipstream. So that's pretty good. Really doing a good job. Alright, let's try to build that gap. But Oscar's not going to let me get away that kind of easy. Of course, he's going to get DRS.
Good job.
Last lap, 39.2. Of course, he's going to get DRS and he's going to have the preferred line. Let's give him room. Okay, we're fighting Mac. We're going to have the preferred line. You know, one of us is going to have to back off. Okay, try to make sure you stay within track limits, DV. Come on. You need to stay within track limits. Remember, I'm already on 2 warnings for track limits. 1 more, I'm going to get a 3-second time penalty. I really cannot afford a 3-second time penalty at this early stages of the race. Because I would be last time. When we were in Miami, I lost a lot of points because of cutting the track. But this one will be involving, you know, track limits, so I need to be extremely careful. Excuse me. Hope everybody having themselves a good day whenever this video comes out. Cannot believe we're already in November, believe it or not. Make sure to give the AI a lot of room. I know Oscar's got a quick car. Understanding. If Oscar gets by me, I'm not going to push the juncture this early in the race. I mean, I'll actually go ahead and put this back on the ERS, so that way I can start harvesting. Let the AI control my battery, so I can just focus on the driving. Remember, we're on 2 warnings, so we need to make sure to be extremely careful. I do not want to get another warning for track limit, or that will be a disaster. A little slower through Sector 1. Currently on lap number 5 of this 56 lap race. This is the next to last race. We're racing in the United States because the next race we come back to the States is Las Vegas. A track I've never raced at before. Of course, I haven't gotten that far in the F123 crew mode. I'm a little nervous about that, to be quite honest with you. Careful not to cut the track foils, because remember, we're on 2 warnings. When I say cut the track, I'm talking about track limits. And we're already gotten 2 warnings. 40 flat. So remember, I used the battery to get around Oscar there. Still not pulling away, that's not good. AI doing a better job saving their battery than I am, even though mine's on auto. I don't know what could have happened if I would have saved some harvesting. That left-hander gave me problems because it gave me my third and final warning in the sprint race. That was a couple of days ago. We're finally past 5 laps because, like I said, we didn't even get past 5 laps when I had a little power outage. And here comes Piastri. Oh, he cut the corner. He's going to have to give the position back. Yeah, you're not supposed to cut the track. I think that would be his first warning for track limits. Just cut part of the track, so you can call that as a quote track limit warning for him. Of course, because this is a sprint race, we have no soft tires, so we're going to have to use the hard tires, which is not my ideal tire. 40.216. Fast lap of 39.2. The thing is that we're on a full tank of fuel. As far as that is concerned, Piastri again trying to fight me. Good thing is we go back to Mexico next race, and it's not a sprint weekend. We can go down there and try to score some points. Let me take a drink before this damn cough annoys the fuck out of me. I don't know how in the world this cough comes out of nowhere and surprises the fuck out of me, but it is. God damn, Norris. Like, damn, let's play peekaboo. To be fair, though, he did save a lot of battery, and I did use a shit load, so I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative, in my opinion. Excuse me. Especially this early stage of the Grand Prix. And remember, I don't want a repeat of the sprint race, because if, for those of you that didn't see the sprint race, I'll go ahead and throw a disclaimer. We got a 3-second time penalty because of my stupidity. I think the last track limit warning was kind of BS. Because it was not like... I only cut a little bit of the track, but I still got the 3-second time penalty, which I think that was a load of BS in my opinion. It's this corner coming up right... It's not this left-hander right here. It's this left-hander under the MSC Cruises, as I almost flirting with track limits, which is good for Lando. I'm really not doing a good job saving ERS. That's probably my fault. Because Lando's going to try to overtake me sooner or later. So glad we're going to get rid of my reserve driver after this season. And I'm the only one that's not doing a driver career mode with like a real F1 driver. But to be fair, I'd rather do a My Team series, because that's the only thing that's been popular on this channel. It's been a while since I've won at COTA. I think the last time I won COTA was, I want to say, back in F1 2019. That was a long time ago. But remember, I snapped my long losing drought back at, I think it was Monza. Yeah, it was Monza in that what on bloody earth race that was. Still cannot believe fucking Pierre Gasly got a fucking podium. Problem is I keep running the S's a little wide, the middle part of the S's. But then again, I'm trying to avoid that third and final warning to avoid getting a 3-second time penalty, so I'm trying to be a little bit cautious here. Yeah, that was back at the MSC Cruises bridge, where I got that BS third warning for track limits. That was back in the sprint race, the last race I did last time we were here at COTA, which was a couple of days ago. I know my hedgehog kids are asleep as I'm doing this race. I know 3 of them were just in their rooms doing yada yada yada. That would be Blue Junior, Bluer, and Sonica. So, ooh, yeah, see, I was flirting with this yesterday. I was going to say, Sonia, however, has been with Green Jr. all weekend. Green Jr. has been with Sonia since they picked up Green Jr. at the airport back on Friday, so she's been with him all weekend. And now, today, or by the time you're seeing this video, Green Jr. is already back in Vermont. And of course, I know Sonia is going to be really sad to say goodbye to Green Jr. To be fair, I kind of fear that, you know, it was going to happen sooner or later. But Sonia is going to be seeing Green Jr. Next time, which will actually be in a couple of weeks, which is the Thanksgiving, because it's going to be the other way around. Of course, Green Jr. came down here to see Sonia. Now Sonia's going to go see Green Jr. actually in a couple of weeks, believe it or not. And of course, Sonia is going to be going to training work with Samantha all of this week, now that Blue Junior's marching season is finally done. Of course, marching season just concluded back on Friday, so unless you're competing in Bands of America Grand Championships at Indianapolis, and that's a different story. But of course, Blue Junior didn't go to Bands of America Grand National Championships, which is a bit of a shame, really, to be honest with you. But you know, I'm really proud with Blue Junior, and I told him, no matter what the final outcome was at your football game, or if you're going to Grand Championships or not, you should be proud of how good you did your freshman year. Now you're going to hopefully. Let's start that over again. Hopefully you can help Sonia with her freshman year next year. Of course, we're still debating about you know, what's going to happen with Green Junior's future after this school year, but we're going to have to wait and see. The one thing I didn't tell Cody that I may end up telling him later is that there could be rumors that Sonia could probably just be at Green Junior School. Even though, to be fair, you know, she would have to go to school during June, but I don't think she would mind it at all. To be fair, in my honest opinion, Sonia wants to be with Green Junior, which, do I really blame her about that? Probably not, you know. And I know I'm making the right decision, but, you know, they're going to spend a lot more time together for all of next year and all that, yada, 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 so. Also, if you've not seen the Diva stuff from Charlotte, you can also go check out those races as well, including the sprint race, which I know if you haven't seen the sprint race, you can check that out. So yeah. On tomorrow here on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, Tuesday, Tuesday I'm recording Triple P as Lando's trying to take the lead of the Grand Prix back as this damn cough, and now he cut the track. Now he'll have to give the position back, and he does. Don't know why my battery's not charging. It's like every time we have it charged to a nice level, it has to get used up for some reason. Probably because Lando, we had a 1+ second lead, and then Lando started using his damn battery. Like, what on bloody earth are you doing, son? You know, we went from a 1.5 second lead to now a 0.3 of a lead, and I'm probably going to be invincible. Lando's trying to get the lead back. I got the grip. I'm just trying to hang on for dear life. The other thing I'm trying to be careful is, as I've alluded to, I already have 2 warnings for track limits as I keep running. And as soon as I say that, I ran a little bit wide and they pinged me for a 3-second time penalty.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
That fucking sucks. Right as I was going to say I was trying to avoid a 3rd warning, guess what? Love and behold, we got our 3rd warning. And we're only on lap number 13, for crying out loud. And all of a sudden, Sainzy's out of nowhere, and yeah, right now I'm in. He's used up his battery trying to catch me. Okay. As long as I stay with it, as long as I have a nice big gap between me and 3 seconds, I think we'll be okay. Now we just need to get our head down and just focus on the job. Of course, after the Cup race, I'll be on Spotify. I will be recording a video on Spotify. The recent episode or the new episode of the College Football Podcast. By the way, that'll be coming out at 6:40. We're gonna have it out tomorrow at 6:45 Central Time on the Monday. We've just had daylight saving. We've had daylight savings. We had our daylight saving time where we gained an extra hour of sleep. So it's been raining a lot the last couple of weeks here in Oklahoma. Or last couple of days, rather, not last couple of weeks. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm tired. Dealing with cough, dealing with all that. Right now, it will definitely drop me out of the points. But remember, we have not made our quote-unquote pit stop of this Grand Prix. It's a one. Oh, yeah, you definitely cut the track there, Sainzy. You're giving it back, buddy. You cut the track. Right now, Lando, went from a 1-2 to a 3-4. And by the way, for anyone asking, am I going to be watching all the, if by the time you're watching this video, am I going to be watching the election bullshit? No. I'm not. Because F politics. I may be streaming or doing whatever the fuck I'm doing with my panelists instead. That's what the fuck I would rather be doing. Prediction's better than going to fucking vote. That's just my opinion. And I'm probably not going to talk about politics on the channel anymore because I don't give a damn about who I want to vote for because I don't give a fuck about this country. I give a fuck about you guys. That's all I give a fuck. The fuck is my teammate in the pits on lap fucking 15? Don't tell me he has fucking damage. Okay, yep, there's the 3 warnings. Charles Leclerc's already pit. Oh, that's because he's on the soft tire. I forgot he didn't even get in the Q3. I forgot he didn't get into Q3. But damn, that's early in the fucking race to be pitting. If I was Leclerc, I would have gone for fucking hard tires to go to the fucking end of the Grand Prix, because you can go 59 fucking laps. It's 50. Race distance is 56, so he could have just gone hard tires, go to the end of the Grand Prix, unless we had a safety car. I mean, I can understand my teammate, you know, pitting that early because he's on the softs, but damn, 14 laps on softs, excuse me, that's not good. Because the medium runners will not pit until like somewhere in the 20s, almost at half distance. I mean, because that's my strategy, is I'm doing a one-stop strategy, you know, going from mediums to hards, because that's the only fresh tires I have on the strategy, and that's the only strategy I have, because the only the only other tires I have are I'm forgetting what I'm trying to say here. Is my used softs from Q1, but it's got like I think 15-20% wear on it, so it's like, what on earth are you slowing down in the braking zone there, Saintsy? Also doing some recording. I've already don't know if I told you all this, if you notice on my NR content. This time next year, we would still be in the playoffs. I think this time next year, we're already in the Elite 8 for one of my NR series, which, by the way, I have all the races up to November 20, I think before Thanksgiving. That's where I have, because I have a full season, which you can technically say that would be the 2025 season. Technically, you can say that. And I say the words technically because that would be the case. Charles Leclerc 38.7. That's because he's on the fresher medium tires. He's on 3 lap on mediums. His tires are younger than ours, but the problem is we started on the mediums at the start of the race, because remember, we used up all of our softs, which was fine by me. So the only tires we had available to start the race, it was either go to the hards or go to the mediums, and all of us in the top 10. Is Saintsy missing a front? Yeah, no, he's not. Okay, I was about to get ready to say, is Saintsy missing a end plate on this car? But no. But I couldn't change, you know, my tires, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll start on mediums then. I mean, that's the only tire I could start the race on both strategies. Is I wanted to start on the hard tires, but unfortunately, the strategy deal didn't want me to switch from mediums to hard, so they just kept. So I just didn't have a choice but to go ahead and start the race on the medium tires. Because remember, unlike previous F1 games that you would have to start on the tire you qualified to get into Q3, unlike that in the past, ever since they changed the rule, you get a free choice of tire regardless if you make it into Q3 or not. And I got rid of all the soft tires because I know the soft tires on this track is going to go away super quickly. So I said, okay, let's just go ahead and use the let's go ahead and use up all the softs so I can just start on the medium tires. Because I know the hard tires are going to suck. Unless I end up getting another fresh set of mediums, which I didn't use. I do not know. I did use a medium from the sprint race, but I don't think they're going to let me have that. I mean, I'll be a little surprised they give me fresher mediums. Even though they won't. After this weekend, we have two more sprint races two more sprint races. The track that F1's in real life as I'm streaming this here on Twitch and recording it on YouTube, which is Brazil, which, by the way, qualifying got postponed to this morning as I'm recording this, which reminds me, I'm gonna actually see if they got F1 qualifying underway or not, because they were supposed to start at 7:30 local. Which I don't think that it'll probably be about another hour or two. Because I know the I don't know. Hang on, phone's too loud. Of course, we're already past the fourth distance. Won't matter to us because we're not going to have rain in my career mode, which I still need to figure out why it's not on dynamic or whatever. I swear, I will be shocked if I go a fucking whole season without rain. That would be a fucking joke. Of course, we're about to lap my teammate. And we're not even 20 laps in the race. Saintsy's trying to go around the outside. The problem is, he's on the wrong side of the track to pass me. We're just getting a few rumbles of thunder. Of course, the one that I was doing at like 12 something, it was the one I was trying to get that race done so I can go to bed. The problem was, we had a little power outage, which went out and came back on. And then Demon Hunter keeps asking dumb questions about who's in the Rookie of the Year. It's like, you can look it up on J-Ski, dude. It's like, why are you asking me stupid questions about who's in the Rookie of the Year honor? I already know who's in the Rookie of the Year honor. It's like, you're asking me dumb questions that I don't want to be answering, and I don't like answering dumb questions. It's called Look at the Entry List. You know who's a rookie and who's not. Especially who's going full time. Like, dude, Rookie of the Year is about to get wrapped up, and he's asking me, well, who's in the Rookie of the Year belt? It's like, dude, have you not been reading the entry list or something? It gets super annoying. And finally, Science is trying to get around me, but the problem is, yep, he cut the track again, so that's another warning for him. One more, he's gonna get a time penalty. Would be funny if the fucking AI get a time penalty for exceeding track limits.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
What lap are we pitting? 25. So I've got another 4 laps from now. Oh, my bottle's in the way. My Coke Zero bottle's in the way. Sorry. I couldn't see, and of course I only have my... Why are you trying to pass me when I'm trying to cut you off, trying to make the apex in the corner there, Sciencey?
We'll shift the angle of the front wing to the -1 setup, moving the front wing to -1 on your next stop.
Let's move it down though. As Sciencey. Oh, that time he definitely cut. Like, why are you cutting the track, Science? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give the car a little bit more downforce, so I would have a little bit more top speed. Nearing half distance. Gonna need a safety car or a red flag.
Copy that, Hards, next time we box.
We're gonna be boxing on 25 as Science is still trying to get around us.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on Hards next time.
As long as the weather outside is not fucking up my stream, we're fine. Leclerc's just like knifing through everybody like butter. Problem is, he's gonna have to stop again because remember he used the medium tires, and of course I know the mediums. He's a lot faster on the mediums, but. .41.2. Best lap was a 39.2, so we are off the pace by a couple of seconds. Well, my rear tires are screaming hot. Yeah, they're screaming hot. I've already lost pace there. Leclerc did a 38.6, so he's a little bit quicker than all of us. Right rear 38, right front 26. So yeah, I've definitely lost grip on these mediums. That left rear tire is like screaming. Because every time I try to pull away from the AI, it's like it's starting to chatter and all that. Nothing I can do about it except just have to deal with it. I thought the pace is good so far. Excuse me.
Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm gonna go ahead and box this lap. Get my pit stop out of the way.
The crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
I'm the first of the front runners has come in the pits. On go the white stripe hard tires for 60 laps. That will take us to the end of the Grand Prix, 2.9.
We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Alright, I am the first of the front runners. So I've led a very good portion of the race, just trying to get these tires up to temperature. Right behind Leclerc, who set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing, I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Okay, looks like the sensors are creating some bad data, but nothing to be worried about. We'll be fine.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat the message. Okay, that's 33 laps of fuel left.
Alright. We're going to just take these white stripe hard tires, because remember we had to use at least 2 sets of dries to complete the for the rest of the Grand Prix. Now everybody is now reacting to what I did.
And gap to the car in front, 3.3 seconds.
There's Sainz. We have kept our advantage on Sainz. Now he'll be struggling trying to get his tires up to temp. I just got mine up to temp. Fourth warning for track limits. That should have not been a warning because I'm just pushing hard trying to pull away from Sainz. Need to make sure that...
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
I already know that. Thank you very much. I don't need to be reminded. Remember, this is, by the way, for the net lead of the Grand Prix. Remember, we're a lot faster than Leclerc, because remember, Leclerc pitted on lap 14. He's 12 laps on tires. Who, by the way, is in the race lead? That would be Oscar Piastri, but he is yet to stop in this race. So we still have our advantage on Sainz and Norris. All those hard tire runners, of course, I decided to be the first of the leaders to pit. Everyone else reacted to that. Lando's coming in for his pit stop. There's another free position for us. Got a couple of other takers. Russell is in. Gasly is in. And we have passed Checo. So now we have undercut a lot of people in the running order. So we did a good job keeping our net P1 once Leclerc comes in for his stop. If and when that will be. Lando just got around Sainz. I think Sainz is struggling with his tires. Either that or he is struggling for grip on the hards. And we had to use up a little bit more battery, just trying to keep Lando behind us. Lando's using battery. We're just trying to charge our battery up. So we're nearing half distance. Don't know if I doubt Leclerc's going to take those medium striped compound tires to the end of the Grand Prix, because remember, he came in on lap 14. We now have the upper hand. He's now on older tires. We're on the fresher, harder on the hard tires, and we're going to go to the end of the Grand Prix. I haven't checked my my gearbox situation. We may end up taking a 5 grid spot penalty for Mexico, which I will not complain if we have to do that. 39.4, so now we can start trying to catch Charles Leclerc. Now we're really starting to gain on him. Bet those tires are starting to drop off like a cliff. Remember, these hards can go 60 laps. And we pit at what? Lap 25. So that would be, if you did the math, 31 laps we're trying to do on these hards. Which would be half of a hard tire stint. Charles Leclerc leads. Of course, he's on older tires. He's 14 laps on his set of hard tires. Oh, careful, careful. Had to push Norris. Lando wide. Remember, Lando took us out back at Imola, which we could have won 3 races if it wasn't for Lando just screwing us out of a win. And we got spun out of the lead. What we could have scored a little bit more points. And I was mad that we had the car to win that race. Unfortunately, Lando would screw us. 39.2. Pace is now really starting to get good. Alonso 38.5. Set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So the medium tires starting to go away, and once Leclerc makes his pit stop, as we're past the halfway in the USGP, I'm leading, but remember, I have a 3-second time penalty. Personal best in Sector 1. Just trying to get some points on the board for the team going into Mexico next week. And, oh, there we go. I just got turned. I was trying to block Lando and I got turned. Now I just went out of the... Now I just gave that advantage out the window. Just trying to keep it off the wall. Got my 5th warning for track limits. Yeah, the car's now hurt. Lando did it to himself, and he's the one that spun me. I was trying to block, trying to get in line, and apparently I got turned. And spun me half sideways, and then I nicked as I just ran off the fucking track. Made a little contact with Piastri, and that just allowed Checo Perez. Yeah, the car's really starting to fucking hurt. I was almost close to a track limit warning. That would have been my second 3-second time penalty. And I just took Lando and myself out of a chance of winning this race. Real shame. Yeah, it looks like, and now I just gave the fucking win the fucking Sainz. Go fucking figure. That's a shame. If we didn't hit that wall, we could have caught back up. Unfortunately, my race is basically ruined. Even if I put the mediums back on, it's not going to be worthy, so we're going to probably end up retiring out of the race if this car... If the pace gets worse, or if I end up crashing. I don't know how that's not a track limit warning, but the other parts of the track is. Doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. Yeah, I'm fucked. Sergio, just do me a fucking favor and just...
Okay, you've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you opt for a new one.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye.
And I just got another time, but yeah, we're gonna retire out of the race. Ugh. That's frustrating, man. I don't know how that was a... Yeah, I'm out of the race. I'm just gonna retire out of the race.
And in the end, there was no stopping Max Verstappen. He takes victory.
That was poor.
Such an important victory at this stage of the season. Any point you can achieve to go towards the table is really going to mean a lot to the team. So well done as they prepare for the end of the season.
Yep, that really...
An absolutely wild weekend of
That
Formula
was
One
kind of a
action.
shit show.
I can't wait to see what's next.
Lando didn't score points. Gasly scored some points, so that's really going to hurt us. Not too much. As Hamilton retired out of the race, my teammate comes home P19. Good for him. But, yeah. In terms of the standings, still in P10, so that's okay. Constructors-wise, we lost a bit of a ground, but, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Take it easy.